Now, if you can sit cross-legged. If that's not comfortable, just take your legs wherever's comfortable for you. And we're going to start by rocking the back. So if I go sideways so you can see, from here, we're just going to push the back and rock forwards. Push back and forwards. So we're just loosening up that lower back. So I said, if you're not comfy sitting on the floor, just grab a cushion, sit on a cushion, push back and forwards. Push back and forwards. So you're pushing your pelvis forward as far as you can go. So really mobilizing through the back. Very good. And then from here, we're going to go in a circle. So push one butt cheek to the floor, push back, push the other butt cheek, and then push the pubic bone forward. So just moving your hips around. So try and keep the upper body connected, but we're making the movement work with the hips. So your hips are going round, and let's change direction. So one butt cheek, tailbone, other butt cheek, pubic bone. So just rolling it round, take it round. So we're just mobilizing the hips. Good job. And now bring the body into it. Take the body all the way around. So moving your shoulders right round, and then take it back the other way. Work it round. Lovely job. All the way round. Very good. And come back into the center. So just check your core. Make sure your core muscles are softly engaged. And we're going to warm up the neck. So you're going to take your hand here, and we're just going to stretch to one side. Gently come up. Change to the other side. Stretch it over. Come back up. And stretch a little bit further. And come back up. And stretch. Very good. Come back to the center. Bring the soles of your feet together. And we're going to bring the knees up and push them down. So if it helps, use your hands. Push up, push down. So just mobilizing into the hips. So listen to your joints. Just going as far as you can go. Try and sit upright so your back stays straight. So we're not slouching back here. We're sitting up tall and straight. Push the knees down, pull them up. Push down and up. Two more. Last one. Very good. And then from here, we're going to stretch one leg out, the other leg out, bring back, bring back. Stretch out, come back, come back. Try and keep that back nice and straight. Just warming up the legs. Change your lead leg. Forward, forward, back, back. So just getting the legs moving. Two more. And take it down. Well done. We're going to do spine stretch forward now. So we're going to get that back moving before we even start. So take your ball here. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, push your tailbone back and then roll forward. Now, if you come straight forward with a straight back, it's all going to go into the legs. So you're going to get your stretch here. If you can tuck your tailbone under, then you're going to get a much better stretch in your lumbar spine. So you can choose. If you want to stretch the back of your legs, keep your back straight as you come forward. If it's the back of your legs that's tighter, your lower back, tilt the pelvis and then come forward. So it's all about getting to know your body and knowing which bit of your body needs the biggest stretch. For most of us, it's the lower back. So tilt that pelvis and push forward. Good job. Last one. Very good. And then release the ball. From here, we're going to go into the saw. So arms out to the side. Inhale as you come round. Exhale as you push forward. And take it back. Round the other way. Push. Take it round. Pushing forward. Stretching. 2 more. And last one. Very good. Well done. We're going to come round onto our mat now, and we're going to pop the ball between your shoulder blades. So if it's easier, just watch it first. So we're going to come down here, and we want the ball just between your shoulder blades. And then from here, we're going to take the hands here. Now, I want you to be really careful. So what we're trying to do is to open up the back. So we take a big deep breath in, and as you exhale, we're just going to roll back over the ball. Inhale as you come up. So this is going to help to open up that back and avoid the stoop. But I want you to be very careful and just go as far as is comfortable for you. So support your head in your hands. Hand taking off weight. Big deep breath in. Exhale as you roll back just as far as is comfy for you. Inhale as you come up. Take it down. So you're getting that lovely stretch in your upper back. Let me see. So most of us end up being stooped forward. So this is a lovely corrective move to make sure your back is up and straight, and helps to reduce that stoop that we get as we get older. So take it back. Rolling over the ball. Lovely. So we're going to go all the way back. As you come forward, gently tuck your chin to your chest and take it back again. But I want you to limit the range of movement to the range that feels comfortable for you. There shouldn't be any discomfort. Just a lovely stretch as you open up that upper back. Two more. Last one. Very good. And then come round on your side. Everybody okay? Jolly good. So that's a great way of just releasing that upper back. So we're going to pop the ball here underneath your ribs. We're going to bend one leg, keep the top leg straight, and we're going to drape over the ball. From here, we'll inhale to prepare and exhale as you lift up to the side and take it down. Lift up and down. Now make sure that you're not pushing with this underneath arm. So when you're up, you should be able to lift that arm off the floor. This is uncomfortable for your neck. Remember, you can keep your neck head down and just work the leg and work the arm. So if you can, the whole of the upper body, but you're not pushing with this underneath arm, you are lifting through your ribs. Lovely job. Two more. And on the last one, we're going to hold at the top. If you can, take this underneath arm just off the floor, and we'll hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it back down. Very good. Then we're going to come up to the side here. Now we're going to pop the hand on the ball. So your legs are going to have one knee in front here and then this leg behind you. Have your hand here, holding your head, big deep breath. And as you exhale, we're going to come over. Now, I don't want you to move the ball because that puts too much pressure on your shoulder. So we're going to bend the elbow and take it over. So you're working your torso as you come over, working those oblique muscles. Take it down and up. Down. And again, you're just going to go as far as you can go. Take it down and up. Down and up. So you're keeping the hand close in. So we're not making the shoulder vulnerable, but we're working through the waist. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Well done. And then from here, we're going to pop the ball between your ankles and come down on your side. Good job. So find that long straight line. Hips one on top of the other. Big deep breath in. Exhale as you float the legs up. Inhale as you come down. Lift it up and take it down. Now you're just trying to get the underneath thigh off the floor. Lift it up. If you wish, we're going to lift the top arm with the legs. If you need the fingertips in front, you can keep them here. Just try not to push. Lift it up and down. 2 more like this. Very good. Then we're going to put in the knee fold. So we're going to go up, down, bend the knees and straighten the legs. Up, down, bend and straighten. Lift, curl, up and down. Very good. Tuck it behind you and lift and curl. Lift and curl. Last one. And take it down. Well done. We're going to do the clam and we're going to pop the ball between the knees. Now remember, with the clam we've got 2 options now. We can stay down here and work here, or if you prefer and want to work the upper body as well, we're going to come onto the elbow and you're going to lift those ribs up and hold it here. Okay, so you can either stay lying or you can come up here, your choice. We're going to lift the knee and then we're going to squeeze down. So really working your inner thighs. Squeeze that ball. Good job. Push it down. Very good. That leg should be almost trembling with the pressure as you squeeze it down. 2 more. Last one. Very good. And then come up to the side. Let's release the shoulders. Roll them round. Release any pressure in this arm. And then we'll come round to the other side. Sorry, I just need to move this out the way. Very good. So we're going to start with the ball underneath the ribs. Underneath bent, top leg straight, top arm straight. And you're either going to lift the arm and the leg together, or you're going to lift the upper body. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you come up. Lift it up. So there should be no tension in your neck. If you find this really uncomfy, please keep the head down. Lifting up to the side. Stretch it up. Make sure this underneath arm is light. So we don't want to be pushing into the underneath arm. Let's do 2 more. And remember, on the last one, we're going to hold it up. Going to hold it up here. Lift the underneath arm if you can. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release it back down. Let's do our little side bend. So coming up to sitting. So you've got one leg in front, one leg behind. Hand on the ball, keep it in quite close. And support your head here. So big deep breath. Exhale as you come to the side. And push back up. So keep the arm in quite close. If you come out too far, you're just putting a lot of pressure on your shoulder. It's okay if you've got really strong shoulders, but not if you haven't. So keep it in close. Bend that elbow. And we're just really working your torso as you come to the side. So try and keep your shoulders back and your neck long. And we're just taking the weight of the body over and lifting it back up. 2 more. So really working through the waist. And take it back up. Very good. And release your wrists if they're feeling a bit stiff. Very good. And then let's pop the ball between the ankles. Come down and find that long straight line. So core muscles pulled in. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you float the legs up. Inhale as you come down. So you've just got that soft tension on the ball. So we're just engaging the inner thigh muscles. Just make sure as you're coming up that your hips are stacked. Don't let that top hip drop back, because otherwise you're going to work a completely different muscle group. And if you wish, take the arm up with the legs. Lift it up. Lifting up and down. Good job. Stretching up. Lift it up. Lift it up. One more like this. And then we're going to put in the knee bend. So we're going to come up, down, fold, and straight. Ooh, too close to the wall. Up, down, fold, and straight. Squeeze behind you. Lift up to the side. So as you come up to the side, you're working the side muscles in your waist and the side of your thigh. As you squeeze back, you're working your quads and your hamstrings. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Well, let's bring the ball up. So we're going to do the clam. So you can stay down here and really focus on squeezing that ball. If you want to work the upper body, we're just going to tuck up onto the elbow. Make sure you're pulling up at the waist, so don't let it slouch. Got to keep working here. And then we'll squeeze that ball and take it back up. Push it down and up. Push down and up. Squeeze it down. Release it back up. We want this thigh shaking. You're squeezing it so hard. Good job. 2 more. And release it. Well done. Let's come up and release your shoulders. Very good. Are you ready for a little bit of abs work? I hope so. So we're going to take the ball and we're going to tuck it just under your tailbone. Yes, you're just sitting on that ball. So don't try and sit on top of it, but it's just tucked under enough that it's going to support your back. Arms in front, big deep breath. And as you exhale, we're going to tuck the tailbone under, roll back. So your chin's going to softly come to your chest. And then we're slowly going to pull up and straighten that spine. Roll it back and come up. Roll it back. So this is your easiest option. Going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to take the arms back. So obviously that makes the upper body much heavier. So let's keep it slow, smooth, and controlled. If you want to make it a little bit harder still, we're going to lift alternate legs. Now all this does is take away your stability, so your core has to work a little bit harder to keep going. So if you feel that's too much, keep your feet on the floor. Take it back. Let's do 4 more like this. Last one. And then from here, we're going to roll back just to that point where you feel these muscles kicking in. So you can feel these muscles working to hold you here. And then we're going to lift off the ball 1 inch. So you're not bouncing on the ball, you're lifting up off of it. And lift. And lift. And lift. Lift up. Lift up. Let's go for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, keep smiling, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up and just reach over, grab hold of wherever you can reach and just stretch it out. Very good. Well done. Let's come around on our front. So pop the ball to one side for a moment. Let's come down on our front and we're going to go into a swan dive. So hands either side of your face, legs stretched away. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you come down. Now, if you wish, we're going to experiment with the breathing. So you can carry on, exhaling up, inhaling down. If you want to try the more advanced version, we need to inhale to come up. So inhale up, exhale as you come down. Now, the difference with this breathing is that you're not going to get that automatic tension in your core. So you've got to create that tension to lift up. So you choose, but you make a deliberate choice as to whether you're going to exhale on the way up or you're going to inhale on the way up. But just make sure you breathe, because exercise without breath is not Pilates. Two more. And rest it down. Well done. We're going to do the dart, but I'm moving away from the wall because we're going to do it with the arm extension, if you wish. So let's do our more traditional breathing. So inhale to prepare. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you come down. So let's do a few of the basic version first. And I just want you to check that your glutes are fairly soft. Now you can tell if you're overworking the glutes because this will happen and your feet will pop off the floor, which is a completely different exercise and won't really work your back. Good for the glutes, but not for your back. Okay, now if you want to put the arm extension in, we're going to come up, hold it at the top, take your arms slowly to the side, bring your arms back in, and then take it back down. So inhale to prepare, exhale as you lift, inhale as you take the arms out, exhale as they come back, and inhale as you go down. So it's going to be quite slow because you're going to time each piece of the movement to your breath. So no rushing. Let me just see how you're getting on. Good job. Lovely job. Good alternative, Eileen. Well done. Take it out. Good stretch. Well done. And rest it down. Okay, lovely. Let's wipe the legs and the lower back. So we're going to rest down here. Inhale to prepare. Now as you exhale, you're going to float your legs off the floor. And inhale as you come back down. Now we're trying to keep the legs straight. And we just want the thighs off the floor. Now if that's really uncomfortable, just do one leg at a time. Don't want any pressure in the back. Stretch it up. Stretch the feet away. Nice and long. Very good. 2 more. Last one. And take it down. Well done. We're going to do a version of leg pull front now. So kind of come onto your knees, but try and have it so that you've got a slope in your thighs. So if you come in here, this is the really easy version. We want to go down a little bit further. So we're here. Okay, so you've got that work. So you should feel your core muscles engaging. And then from here, what we're going to do is take one leg out. We're going to take the other leg out. We're going to take one leg down and the other leg down slowly. So don't rush it. So we stretch, stretch, release, release. And again, stretch, stretch, release, release, and stretch, and stretch, and down, and down. Keep going. So you should really feel those core muscles working. The back doesn't move. Back stays in the same position. Down, and down, and stretch, and stretch, and down, and down. Can we do 2 more? Down, down. Stretch, stretch. Last one. And gently lower down. Very good. Well done. Let's just push the back back and just release any tension in that lower back. Stretch it out. Very good. And back onto your elbows. Let's do one leg kick. So push the knees together. Tilt your pelvis, push the pubic bone into the mat. And we'll point, flex, and point. Point, flex, point. So keep that lower belly lifted, pushing the pubic bone into the floor. So what you're trying to feel is a stretch down the front of your thigh. If you're not feeling it, tilt the pelvis a little bit more until you do. Last one each side. Point, flex, point. Well done. Let's take the arms out nice and long. Face looking at the floor, shoulders down away from your ears. Check your tension around your core. And again, let's start and play with the breathing. So we'll inhale to prepare. Exhale as you lift and stretch. So this is the basic version of the breathing. So if you want to advance the exercise, what we need to do is to inhale as we lift, exhale as we lower. So again, you can do either version, but make sure it's a deliberate choice and you're focusing on which breathing pattern you're using. And the length of the movement should be the same as the length of your breath. So I'm inhaling up, exhale down. Most of us can exhale for longer than we can inhale. So you can make that lowering really slow and controlled. Last one each side. Very good. And up on your hands and knees. And let's stretch through the back. So we're going to tuck the tailbone up. Let your head come down. And then reverse it. And let your head come up. Oop. Got the speaker stuck. Take it up and down. Lovely job. So you're mobilizing through your back as much as you can. One last one. Very good. Okay, we're going to come around onto our backs now. And we're going to sit on the ball. And we're going to start doing some work for the lower abdominals. So make your way down onto your mat. Lift your hips up. And pop the ball underneath your bottom. And you want as much of the ball under you as possible. So make sure the neck is nice and long and your core muscles are engaged. So let's start nice and gently. So inhale to prepare. Exhale as you lift one leg up. Inhale, exhale as you take the second leg up and then take them down one at a time. So lift, lift, lower and lower. So if you can hold it long enough, exhale while you lift both. Inhale as you take them both down. One more of these. Very good. And then lift both legs up. And we're going to hold it here. So we're going to go into a leg extension. Now, if you can, I'd like you to take your arms up in the air. If that just feels really unstable and too wobbly, keep the arms down here, but don't push. But if you can, let's have the arms here. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you stretch one leg away. Inhale as you come back. So without the arms to support you, your torso is going to have to work much harder. Now, if it feels impossible and you're just wobbling all over the place, just rest the arms lightly by your side. Okay, that's an alternative. You can keep them rested there. Stretch it away. Okay, so easiest version of this one, we're doing one leg at a time. If you want to make it a little bit harder, take one leg out, but then as you bring one in, the other one is already moving. So both legs are moving. So keep the core engaged. Stretch the legs away. Stretching long. Very good. And 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And tuck it in. Well done. Okay, we're going to do double leg lower. So easier option, you're going to hold your legs here. And all we're going to do is lower the knees away and come back up. And again, you've got the option of resting your arms at the side or popping them up here. So just lowering them down and coming back up. Or you can have straight legs. Exhale down, inhale up. Now, the most important thing here is control. So you're only going to lower the legs as far as you can with full control. If it starts wobbling and shaking, you've gone a bit too far. Use your breath, use your core, lengthening the legs away. Good job. So if it feels too wobbly, keep the arms by your sides. If you're doing it with bent legs, try and keep that right angle at the knee. So don't hug too much. Keep that right angle at the knee and then just lower the knees away. Very good. And obviously bent legs is much less pressure on your back. So any little back issues, just keep it small. Very good. Well done. Last one. And then we're going to go into scissors. So from here, we're going to bring one leg in and stretch one leg away. And we're going to change. Now, if you can work without your arms on the floor, you can use your hands to pull your legs in. If you feel too wobbly, just keep those arms by your sides. Whoop. Not easy to watch the screen. Unbalance. Lovely job. Stretch those legs. Push them. And push them. And push. 2 more. And then bring the legs back together. Now we're going to stretch the inner thigh. So as you inhale, let your legs drop out to the side. And as you exhale, squeeze from your pelvic floor, inner thighs, and bring the legs back together. Drop out. Squeeze back in. And drop. And squeeze. Very good. Open. Squeeze back. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Then from here, we're going to do the butterfly. So where your feet are is the head of your butterfly. Bring them in towards you, separate them, draw 2 lovely wings, and then come back together and draw the body of your butterfly. Take it round and back in. Lovely circles. Bring it back in. Last one. And then very carefully, take your feet back down to the floor and gently roll off with your ball and hug your knees into your chest and release your back. Lovely job. Let's do the bridge. So feet width apart. Find that soft curve in your spine. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you flatten your back to the floor. Squeeze the glutes, lift the hips all the way up until you've got that straight line from your knee to your shoulders. Inhale and exhale as you roll down. Feel that lovely feeling of every vertebrae touching the floor, one at a time. And just be aware of your feet. Keep them firmly grounded on the floor. Rolling up, squeezing the glutes. One last one. And take it down. Very good. Let's finish with our supine leg twist. So we're going to take the arms out to the side. Glue your arms and shoulders to the floor and glue your inner thighs and feet together. As you inhale, we're going to push the knees to one side and take the head in the opposite direction. And as you exhale, you're going to pull your ribs, pull your waist, pull your hips, and come back to the center. And go to the other side. Push over, slowly pulling back. So make sure the work is coming from your waist and you're pushing over as far as you can go. Get that lovely stretch through the back, down your torso, lengthening out as you work. Stretch it out. One more each side. Come back to the center. Hug your knees into your chest and gently roll them round, massaging through your back. And then take your feet away, stretch your arms away, and stretch through the front of your body. And bring your arms down by your sides. And let's finish with a couple of minutes of relaxation. So let's focus on your breath. Big deep breaths. Fill the lungs full of oxygen. And exhale deeply, getting rid of any stale air. Big deep breaths. Let your feet relax. Release any tension around the toes and the ankles. Let your shins and calves relax. Let your knees be soft. Let your thighs relax. Let your hips be soft and open. And let your deep abdominal muscles relax. Fill them with oxygen. Just let them relax and recover. Let your neck and shoulders be soft. Let your hands and arms relax. Let your neck and shoulders be soft. And let your face relax. Releasing any tension around the eyes and through the jaw. And just focus on your breath. Big deep breaths. Just let everything relax and recover. Big breaths. Gradually let the awareness come back to your feet. Let the awareness come back into your legs, into your torso, to your arms, back into your face. And when you're ready, nice and slowly, make your way back round to a seated position. And before you jump up, let's just take some big deep breaths. So we're going to breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more breath. And one hand here, and one here. And give yourselves a big clap. Well done, everybody.